Welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So you guys, it's time to talk about Google AdSense. Let's jump right in. Alrighty, you guys, if you're new around here, my name's Shakema. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm a single mom. I have 4 children. I've got 2 girls, Shamika and Alana, 2 boys, Trandon and Jackson. I have a fur dog. Her name is Gracie. I even have a fur granddog. His name is Agro. We're living our best life over here doing all the things. So here's the thing, right? Google AdSense. So I always feel like I gotta get ready when I'm doing budget videos. So I put on my head rag today. We're about to really get down to the nuts and bolts of these numbers, and I'm excited about where we are. So for those of you who watch our videos, those of you who let the ads play, those of you who share, those of you who comment, like, and even for those of you who dislike, we appreciate that so much. It does a couple things for us. If you let the ads play, of course, that definitely helps the revenue on our channel. If you watch the videos, that helps the revenue on our channel. All the likes, all the comments, all the shares, all the things help the revenue on our channel. Sometimes months ebb and flow. We have, different months. I had a goal this year with my AdSense for $24,000. Unless the Lord intervenes, we probably will not make that goal, but God can do anything he wants to do. At this point, we're at 6 months in, so let me see. We probably have made a little over 5,000 for the total. So that's a long way away from the 24,000. But I didn't have a goal of anything last year. If we do 12,000, I'm excited. If I do 10,000, I'm excited. If I do 6,000, praise the Lord. So it's all good, and it all goes to help our budget out. So somebody did ask me to discuss baby steps, and I will discuss baby steps when I do my budget update. But what I use my AdSense for is to pay my assistant, to pay any YouTube expenses that I might have for the month. And I also use YouTube AdSense for sinking funds. So a sinking fund is where I'm saving up for a certain amount of time for a certain purchase. So I do pest control for my home. It's $75 every 3 months. So for each month of the 3 months, I'm saving $25. So by the time that pest control service comes out in the 3rd month, I already have the $75. I'm not trying to find it from somewhere. I'm not pulling it from savings. I'm not pulling it from money I can't really afford to pull it from. I'm pre-saving it. So as soon as they come, they leave the little slip on the door. I call right then. I pay the bill, and it's done. Now, a couple things that have changed since last month. I did go ahead and do the Capital One 360 because I have a card attached to that. So what I can do now, I was concerned about having it here, then transferring it over here. And then when I was needed to pay a bill, then I had to transfer it back. I'm thinking if I need to do all that, I just keep it where it is because this card works. But I have a Capital One 360 card, or I could link for bill pay to that account. So I have all of my sinking funds set up via Capital One 360. I have one main checking account, which all of the bills will come out that I pay from that account. And then underneath that, I have several sets of sinking funds. So when I first started doing Dave Ramsey, I did not have any extra money for sinking funds. I don't have any extra money in my budget now for sinking funds. The only way I make sinking funds work is the AdSense. So again, it helps us for all of you who watch the videos, those of you who watch the videos, those of you who let the ads play. I have I've got rock stars on my team that honestly just let those ads play for me. And I'm so thankful for our family and our channel. And that's a beautiful thing. So I'm just pulled up on my computer, my Capital One 360, so I can tell you what sinking funds I have, because this is how I fund sinking funds. So I have my main account, which is a checking account, which that card is linked to, and I'll be able to pay bills. I have insurance, I have pest control, I have the new camera, I have taxes, I have Gracie, and I have my P.O. box. Now, I might add some additional sinking fund categories, but for right now, that's what I have. That's what I have in my the Live Rich Planner by the Budget Mom. So this is the one I bought for this past year, and it's the one that I'm using. I also have the Budget by Paycheck for June, and I'll write that in as well for my Adsense. So I'm trying to look here to see. So yes, I have insurance, I have homeschool, summer groceries, pest control, ma'am, PureFlix, taxes, camera, oil change, and P.O. box. So I did keep some of the other things, like homeschool has its own separate account in my home bank. Summer groceries, I do the grocery cards. And now that I'm thinking about it, so this just hit me now while I'm thinking about sinking funds. So I'm always talking about $50 is not going to be enough in the summer grocery budget. Why don't I now set a summer grocery budget out of sinking funds? I could do $25 a month, which would give us $75 in the summer. If I already saved, because the $50 that I save comes out of my regular paycheck. It doesn't come out of sinking funds. I might go move it out of sinking funds. Let me get my life together. But I don't want to chance it. In case we don't have a good month or we don't have enough to cover everything, I don't want my summer groceries to be lacking. I'm going to think about that right now. I may just do a separate sinking fund for groceries and take $25 out in cash and keep that into the envelope. Let me think about that to see if I can make all of my bills meet. I also have taxes that I save out a little bit of money every month to make sure that I can cover any taxes that I'll owe at the end of the year when we file taxes. Because YouTube is an independent business, they do not take taxes out on us. We have to pay our own taxes. And usually that's after we do do the taxes, and then they'll say, well, you owe this much. So I always try to keep something out so that I'm able to then pay what I owe. Ma'am, we used to do that out of my paycheck. Then I said, she don't really have a lot of expenses, so we can actually do that out of sinking funds. I do need to purchase a camera, like really, really, really bad. I'm trying to wait till Black Friday to see if they have any deals. Or around the Christmas time and say, hey kids, this is what mom needs, a camera, and see what happens. Or at least get something towards it if they want to give me a Christmas gift. So we'll see. I haven't put anything in that fund yet. So let me share with you guys where I am as far as AdSense for the month. So for the month we're in June. Last month we had $923.20. This month for AdSense, we have $812.18. So it was a decrease in the funds. It is what it is. YouTube ebbs and flows, and I know that, and I'm okay with that. I just, I'm thankful again, like I said, for anything that would come in. I'm thankful. So for $812.18. And then that's just how it's going to run for us, and it works out so perfectly. So that's what's coming in for the month of June, which is perfect. It works out so very well. It actually is for the month of May. It doesn't pay out until June. I actually probably need to get this tracker fixed. I probably need to work on my tracker because it's for the previous month, but it pays out in the following month. So 8/12/18 is really it's May, but it doesn't pay out till June. So I'm kind of operating a month behind, which I need to get it together, right, Shakema? Get it together. But it doesn't come until June, so that's just when I, track it. So 8/12/18, we are going to go down to a view of my desk and kind of see where we are as far as what needs to happen for this month. All right, so 8/12/18 is what we're looking at as far as Google AdSense for the month. So of course, I'm just going to put in, this is Google AdSense 8/12/18. 18. All right, so I always start off with my tithe, and then I have taxes. So I'm going to do the taxes first just because I do 15%. So that's going to be $121.83. I could round that to 122 with no problem. For my, which I normally do with my tithe. My tithe is going to be $82. So now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do 812.18. Subtract 82. That's going to give me 730.18. Then I'm going to subtract 121.83. That's going to give me 608.35. All right, now 608.35 is what I have to pay the rest of the things. So I have car insurance because that is a sinking fund. That's $84. That's going to give me $524.35. Then I have pest control, which is $25, which is going to give me $499.35. Then I have ma'am. Ma'am is $40. That's going to give me $459.35. Then I have Pure Flix, which we're now saving for the whole year, so it's $9. So that's going to give me $450.35. Then I have my P.O. Box, which is $10. $440.35. I have my oil change, which is $20. That's going to give me $420.35. The camera, well, I have my Vanguard, which is $50. It's going to give me $370.35. Then I have, okay, so I need to start saving for Alana's car, for the car match that her dad and I talked about doing for her. So I'm going to try to wiggle this out a little bit. For my assistant, I'm going to do, she's doing some extra work for me this month, so I'm going to do $150, $220.35. And I really can't wait until I get to a point where I can do way more for her. But she's doing extra work for me this month, a couple projects she's working. So $150. That leaves the camera and the car fund, the car match. Okay. Car fund, I'm going to do 100. That's going to give me $120.35. Okay, for the camera, I'm going to do 20. That's going to give me $135. I just want to have something in that camera fund just for right now. And then for baby step 3, because I have not put any money in baby step number 3, y'all, it's going to be $135. And that's going to give me a zero-based budget. So I'm doing my tithe and taxes, car insurance, pest control, ma'am, Pure Flix, P.O. Box, oil change, Vanguard investment. This is for baby step number 4. My assistant, car fund for Alana. The camera, just to have something in there, and then for baby step number 3. So I'm trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything, but I think I got all of the sinking funds that I normally would have here. All right, you guys, so there it is. I'm just looking back at my sheet. I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So I'm actually going to go back and look at last month's to make sure that I did not miss any of the sinking funds that I had planned to fund, because I want to make sure that I am doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and they're all the same. So I didn't have any, there's not anything here that I am missing. No car payment, right? The car's paid off. So anything that's going into the car fund, that's going to Alana's car fund, because her dad and I are going to match a $2,000 fund for her. So I'm starting now. I'm starting slow. I may have to take some of my supplement money. I may have to put some, I may have to put some additional monies from different sources to that, to make sure that by the time she is ready for her 18th birthday, which is in 6 months, that I have the $2,000. So if I do 2,000 divided by 6, that's $333 a month I need to save, and I don't have that. So what I'm going to do is, again, if I take money out of my supplement, or, I still have my taxes that have not come in yet, there's some options for me. And then as the money comes in, I'll be able to put more towards that for her. This was a lower month than the previous month. So we were down like $113 less. Perfect, because there were months when I only made $113. So I'll take it. I'm not really picky and choicey about it. I want to get more content out. I want to be able to I want, for people to get the content, but I'm not going to do all kinds of stuff to, work the channel up. I want it to be a pure and organic place for people that want to be here. That's why you don't see a lot of giveaways and stuff, because when you do giveaways, people join your channel because they want the giveaway, but they don't really want your channel. I want people that want to consistently be here with me. As I'm on the Whole 30 journey, I'm going to start doing a few more things there. I'm actually working on something else that I will share down the line. I can't share it right now because it's so very fresh and new, and I'm just working on it. It's something I'm doing for myself, and I'm, just trying to get this idea going in my head, and I want to be able to share it. I'm just not there yet. So there'll be a lot more get ready with me. There'll be maybe some more, I hate to say weekly clothing, because everybody doesn't want to see those. The Nadine West videos are pretty good. I may add on to those. This is how we styled this outfit when we wore them. So maybe I'll combine those two. Let me know what you think in the comments about that. So anyway, one of the things about budgeting is you got to really put your headscarf on, roll up your sleeves. If you got on sleeves, get your coffee, whatever you need, get all your materials, get your spouse, get your significant person, get the person who can deal with your finances, and say, listen, we got to sit down and get this thing together, because we need to be further along than where we were. This is one of the first summers. Last summer, I had shopping carts. This is one of the first summers that I don't feel the anxiety and the pressure. I am going back to couponing pretty decently, so that during my lean months, I'm still bringing things into the house. Just this morning, went and picked up 5 free items because of coupons that came to us in the mail. So thankful for those. Thank you very much. I do also have a plan for my teeth that I'm waiting for. I cashed out a whole life policy, and so there should be enough to get my teeth done for that. And then, of course, I will recoup some back from that, but I'm waiting till September, because my benefits will roll over in September, and I should be able to get back about $1,200 from the $4,500, which will then go back into the baby step number 3. Whatever's left over from the teeth will go into baby step number 3. So that's how I'm planning to fund that. I still don't have all of that squared away and figured out yet, but we're working on it, and we're doing our best. So there it is, you guys. Google AdSense, pretty straightforward this month. I do need to see if there are any more sinking funds that I need to add to. I know that I need a home sinking fund, but if there was an emergency, I would just pull money out of baby step 3. So if you have a list of sinking funds that you use that I don't have here, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know so I can look at your list and see if there's anything I can borrow, any ideas, because I'm here for all the things. So there it is, you guys. Google AdSense for the month is really of May, but it pays out in June, so I count it in the June payout. And that's what we're dealing with. We do appreciate everybody that is along for the journey with us. You guys that have been with us for so long, we say thank you. Thank you so much for letting all the ads play. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Just all of the things. You'll never know on this side of glory how much it means to us and how much of a blessing you are to our family. We could be out here on YouTube just, floundering, and it would seem that the Lord is blessing us in this season, and we are so very thankful for it. And it is because of you. It's not because of me. I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have fancy editing software. I do everything on my phone, but you guys still keep coming back and showing up for us, and we appreciate that. We do pray that the Lord would bless you and your family exceedingly abundantly above all that you could ask or think. We just pray and declare your cup runs over, that you would have more than what you need, that your needs would be met, that every bill would be taken care of, either through supernatural finances, your finances that the Lord gives to you, or he'll have someone else to give unto your bosom. We pray that, and we expect that over your life. For anybody that's sown into us, we declare that there is 100-fold return coming back to your house for what you have given to us. God is faithful. He's in the blessing business. He hasn't forgotten about you. His arm has not lost his power. Everything that you have need of, he will provide according to his riches and glory. So we thank God for that. But he's so good that he'll not only supply our needs, but sometimes he'll give us some of the things that we want. So I just believe God to be God. I'm thankful for him every single day, and I'm thankful for you. So thank you all so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.